Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona, where we have a brick and mortar store and we have a YouTube channel, and I just got a bunch of stuff back from CAC Stickering. I haven't even opened these yet. I think all but one coin in here is mine. I think there's only one per customer. The turnaround time for these guys, just so you know, was right about a month. So pretty efficient overall. Let's see how we did. This 1922 peace dollar is NGC graded MS66, so that's a pretty highbrow number to get. And I think, I'm trying to remember if I've had many, if any, 66 peace dollars sticker yet that I've sent in. Really hard to get a sticker on a high grade peace dollar. Just hard to get high grade peace dollars, unlike Morgans, which, Morgans are collected a lot more than peace dollars are. And easy to get high grade Morgans out there with all the dates that they come really flashy. This one did not sticker, so oh, for one, I should stop there. Stop while I'm behind. Okay, next up. Oh, okay, so this MS64 peace dollar has some, I think, kind of like wicked cool toning to it. I really liked this coin when I bought it. My mind is bending here as I try to remember the exact place that I got this coin. But I remember when I saw this coin, I thought, I'm gonna marry that coin. That's kind of what I thought. And there it is. For those of you who are new to the videos here, if anything is available at the time the video launches, if you click down into the show notes, so you click on the title of the video, it has more of the description of the video. There'll be links. But as always, you can just check oldpueblocoin.com daily and find stuff that way. I loved this coin. I thought this coin was a 5 when I saw it. It was a 4. So this stickered, and I love that coin. Happy days are here again. Alrighty. Let's see, next up, one of my, how would I put this, least favorite coins? I don't know. I mean, these coins are radical, right? So this 1826 half dollar graded MS63. The reason I say it's my least favorite coin, for those of you who've been watching the channel for a long time, you may be familiar with my failures with these coins in crackouts. Famously, I have a half dollar, which I have got downgraded 3 consecutive times, so I have 4 different holders, and I managed to get it downgraded every single time I send it in. If I don't have a single standing video on that topic, I should probably just share that again. It's a fun story. So, but the eye appeal on this coin is really nice, very, very original, and I actually got a sticker. So, happy days are here again. Yeah, with or without the fawns. All right, 1940 and 3, Denver minted. MS65 full bands in that Gen 2 PCGS holder. I have a habit of taking almost all Gen 2s that I get in if the coin looks nice and sending them in, just because I like to get them with stickers. I just think it's a fun combo. I like the old holders. I like these things where this outer case has basically been put on over a rattler. And I thought this coin was really nice for the grade. But population reports actually really make this harder because these coins are technically all graded on a curve. So in other words, it has to be a nice coin for the grade for the coin. So there's a bazillion of these guys in MS65 full bands, and a billion, zillion, and one now that we get there. So next up, I got a 1903 V-nickel in MS65. I really liked this one just because I thought it was very lustrous for a V-nickel. It had a little bit of some subdued toning across the top of the coin, but overall I thought the surface quality was really nice and original, and just very pretty. I actually have had a couple of my good customer friends here of the show comment who do V-nickels and say they just don't like V-nickels. And it can be pretty hard. Once again, I'm not keeping track exactly of how many things that get stickered and don't. But I'll say that after their comments, it led me to believe that it is hard to get V-nickels in the sticker column. Next up, This 1955 double die is MS61. This one is the one that I'm certain belongs to a customer, and super lovely coin. So this coin has a high amount of luster for a 55 double die, and graded MS61, just a little bit of tone to it. You know, it has a little bit of that chocolate to blue just on the edges. You see that blue coming up there. For those of you who don't know a 55 double die, you can see right away why these are so popular as a collectible. The doubling is intense. And I will say, out of everything so far, this is the coin that I would kind of go to battle on. This is a 61. Not getting a sticker I find to be kind of silly. I just think it's a really nice coin. Next up, a 1908S MS65 red. So this is definitely one of the harder coins to get. The San Francisco minted Indian cents, just 2 years, at 1908 and 1909. And this is easily one of the nicest 08S's I've ever owned. Really great looking coin. And I'll say that I'm disappointed it didn't sticker, but I'll tell you what, what's great about this coin is the color. The color absolutely sells this coin. The color is great. The luster is fantastic. It does have contact marks that are pretty visible here in front of the Indian. And I would guess that they didn't sticker it because of those. But I'll tell you what, if you're trying to find an 08S in red, that's a coin. That's a tough coin right there. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Are we down to the last? That's it? I got one left. All right, so 1889 quarter in MS67. 67. So this one is tricky because it has all kinds of toning over the surface of it. And that makes the actual surface itself a little bit harder to see. But the toning is really lovely. And so to get an MS67, you got to kind of get past the toning a little bit to try to figure out the technical grade. Also, as we've talked about before, getting stickers on 67s is very difficult just because, you know, they don't give out 7s too easily. And then the stickering is even tougher because it has to be kind of like nice for the grade. So at this angle, I'm getting a good look at the field. Now just kind of look at the field there, and you see through all that toning, we're looking for anything that kind of pops, like a contact mark. Same thing, of course, by the date. We're looking for things that are contact marks, not things that are just kind of colored disorientation. Same thing on the body. It can be very difficult. You know, you can turn it sideways and start to look around and see at different angles. It actually helps you grade coins when you look at them at different angles, because you kind of stop looking at the coin and you start looking at the surface. So in other words, instead of just seeing the design, you actually start to see the surface of the coin a little better. And I gotta say, I'm actually gotta be happy with that. Getting a sticker on a 7 is something that I do not do often, especially on a type coin. Like I said, I actually didn't look this up, so I'm not sure the actual pop on this coin with stickers, but it's got to be pretty low. It's got to be a tough coin to get. I don't know if it's top pop or not, but it's got to be up there. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for being here today. I've been the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.